Students, how are you all? I hope that you all are doing well. Students, this is the second video, or you can say the second part of the chapter in which we are covering pollination chapter. This is the second video, and in this video we are going to start with types of flowers. Okay, in the previous video we have discussed the different parts of a flower, in which I have told you there are four different parts of a flower: calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. Now we are going to start with the types of flowers. Okay, so students, all flowers do not have both male and female reproductive parts. On the basis of the presence of one or both male and female reproductive parts, flowers are of two types. Okay, so number one is monosexual and the other is bisexual flowers. So first of all, students, uh, if we talk about the flowers, so all the flowers do not consist both the male and female reproductive parts. So on the basis of the male and female reproductive parts, we have categorized the flowers into two categories, or we can say that there are two types of flowers. The one is monosexual flowers and the other is bisexual flowers. Is it okay? Now we will discuss both of them one by one. Okay, first of all, what are monosexual flowers? So mono, students, mono means one. Okay, the flowers that contain either pistil or stamen are called monosexual flowers. Now what are monosexual flowers? I have told you in the previous video that pistil, what is pistil? If you remember, pistil is the female reproductive part of a flower and the stamen is the male reproductive part of a flower. So this thing I have told you in the previous video. Now what are monosexual flowers? Monosexual flowers are the flowers which have either pistil or stamen. I mean to say only one of them. That kind of flowers, or those kind of flowers, are called monosexual flowers. Okay, they are also called unisexual flowers. So one more, there is one more name of such kind of flowers, and that is unisexual flowers. Plants like papaya, watermelon, cucumber, bitter gourd, pumpkin. These are the some examples of monosexual flowers. So students, you must remember the examples also, because examples can be asked in the questions. Okay. Now let us talk about the bisexual flower. But before that, you can watch these pictures. This is a flower of watermelon, and this is the flower of bitter gourd, and this is the flower of pumpkin. So all these flowers are monosexual flowers or unisexual flowers. Okay, because these flowers consist either male or female reproductive. I mean to say only one of them. Okay, now what are bisexual flowers? Bi means, students, two. Okay, bi means two. Now what is bisexual flower? As the name suggests, bisexual flowers are the flowers which contain both pistil and stamen, means female reproductive part and male reproductive part as well. So these kind of flowers are called bisexual flowers. Plants like rose, mustard, gulmohar, lily, china rose, these are the some examples of bisexual flowers. Okay, now students, we are heading towards the exercise, but before that, look at this gulmohar flower. This is the lily flower and this is the mustard flower. Okay, so all these flowers are the example of bisexual flowers. Okay, now students, we are heading towards the exercise. So we will do this exercise. I will discuss this exercise in this video, but you have to do this exercise in your science copy. First, mention the chapter number and chapter name and the date. Okay, then write the heading in your copy: exercise for revision 1. and then do this exercise in your copy. Okay, so I'm going to discuss this exercise with you. So number one question, this is, this says tick the correct answer. Question 1 is, which of the following is not a part of flower? Which of the following is not a part? Remember, is not a part of flower. So calyx and corolla, are these not a part of flower? We have studied that calyx and corolla, both of them are the part of flower. So of course this is a part of, these are the parts of flower. Now androsium is also the part of flower because this is male reproductive part of a flower. Okay, and then pedicel and thalamus, these are not the part of flower because there are only four parts of flower. If you remember, I have told you number one was calyx, number two was corolla, number three was androsium, number four was gynosium. So calyx, corolla are the part of flower, androsium is the part of flower, gynosium is also the part of flower, pedicel and thalamus is not the part of flower. So what is the right answer according to you? The right answer is pedicel and thalamus. So tick on this. Okay, now let's read the next question, which says, which of the following is not a part of stamen? Which of the following is not a part of stamen? So stamen, you remember this kind of I have told you this kind of structure. The upper part was called anther and this part is called filament. If you remember, I have told this thing in the previous video. So which of the following is not a part of stamen? Okay, remember stamen is the male reproductive part of a flower. So filament, yes, filament is the part of stamen. Then ovule, of course ovule is not the part of, because ovule is a part of pistil, not the stamen. Anther is a part of stamen. Pollen grains, you know that pollen grains, I have told you the powdery structure which is present on the anther. So the right answer is ovule, because ovule is not the part of stamen, it is a part of pistil. Okay, question 3, which of the following is not a part of carpel? Okay, so the question is saying which of the following is not a part of carpel. So carpel is what? Carpel is the second name of female reproductive part, which is also called the pistil. Okay, so students, now you must know that what are the different parts of pistil or what are the different parts of carpel. Stigma, style and ovary, these are the three parts of carpel, but stamen is not the part of carpel because stamen is the male reproductive part. That is why this is the right answer. So now let us do match the following. Column A, column B. Column A first is calyx. So calyx is what? Calyx is a male reproductive part. No, calyx is not the male reproductive part because I have told you calyx are the green leafy structure. As you, if you remember, green leafy structure which protects the flower in the bud stage. Okay, and it is the outermost wall of a flower. So calyx is what? Is, it is also not the female reproductive part. Then yes, it is green leafy like sorry, it is green leaf like sepal. Okay, so you will match calyx to C. Okay, 1 to C. Now corolla. Corolla is what? I have told you corolla are the petals, the beautiful colored and scent which have different kind of scent in it. So corolla are the beautiful colorful petals of a flower. So let us see. Yes, you just match 2 to D because corolla are the brightly colored petals. Yes, androsium. Androsium, what is androsium? Male reproductive part. Okay, and gynosium is the female reproductive part. Now question C, circle the odd ones. So we have to circle the odd ones. In number 1, what is the odd one? If we read papaya, cucumber, pumpkin and lily. So we all know that papaya, cucumber and pumpkin, these are the monosexual flowers, but lily is not the monosexual flower. So we have to circle on lily. Okay, because lily is not a monosexual, but lily is the bisexual flower. That is why you have to circle on lily. Now, second, watermelon, China rose, gulmohar, mustard. So we all know that China rose, gulmohar, and mustard are the bisexual flower, but watermelon is not the bisexual flower. So that is why we will circle on watermelon. So do these three questions, do this whole exercise in your copy, and this is all for today. Thank you.